So, but every other card that you're dealt or that you pick after that is solely based on you. You pick the next cards after you are born into a bad card. So you can scream, oh, you know what, this person is more privileged. You're coming from a point of privilege. Everything that you're saying is coming from a point of privilege. Guess what? You're privileged too to someone else. Everyone has got their privileges. It doesn't have to be monetary. It doesn't have to be racial. It doesn't have to be anything. But the fact that you have a trait that someone else doesn't have, you're privileged towards that trait. So when are you gonna stop using this victim card that we're always trying to use it all the time? Oh no, you know what? But it's fine. It's just that you know what? I can't go to do this because I'm not privileged enough, bro. We are all privileged at some point, so we gotta stop that too. But going back to parents, sorry, I got sidetracked. Going back to parents, you gotta stop, man. You guys have got to stop trying to just invest in us. If you need to sort yourselves out, like I'm talking to every type of parent, every kind of parent, whether they're young or old, sort yourself out so that you don't spoil the canvas, the blank canvas, which is your child, with your own nonsense. You don't try to use your child to fight the family. You don't try to use your child to get what you kind of lacked, because you couldn't make it in life, then you use them to kind of make it, or you don't want them to make it because of the fact that you didn't make it. So stop doing that. Like, you are a terrible parent if you do that. The worst type of parent if you do that to your child. If you don't let them blossom and be a better you, you're terrible. Even if you instill your own thoughts in them. Like, no one wants your thoughts. Like, no kid wants your thoughts. Let your kids go out and learn the world for themselves, and then you put them a little in a box to say, listen, okay, don't go that far. It's a bit bad that you'll die, and then come a bit closer, and then let them experience everything that's in the middle here. Let them travel. Let them get away. Let them go and stop being too fearful for them. Let them develop strength with themselves, and when once they do that, they'll come back and they'll take care of you. But now you want to go soften them up and you want to put them in a little cage, and then because you're insecure about them, and then you find that as time goes by, that this person can't even deal with the rest of the world, and they become snappy and volatile, and they take your thoughts and then throw it to the neighbors, and and just use your thought ways of thinking, and they become deadbeat fathers themselves, and they become aggressive mothers. They become just everything that the world is about. Not these days, because these days is the same as the previous days, because nothing has changed. But they become everything that everyone else doesn't like about you. Stop doing that to your kids. Let your kids grow up and just grow up. If you have your own insecurities and your own problems, deal with them yourself. Don't deal with them through your child. Deal with the problems that you have yourself. They will be there to help you. If you let your child grow up the way that they want to grow up, if they will know exactly how to make you happy. You don't have to teach them that. They have a blank canvas. They know what they need to do. If you teach them how to do things, then they don't know how to do anything else. They do it because they don't want to make you angry, or they don't want you to make you disappointed. And then you say pass away one day, touch wood, and now they just live in your legacy. They don't know what other direction to go. So I think a lot of that, like, man, that's one of the biggest debates that I'd like to have, and yeah, family is crucial. Family is crucial. It's literally the first kind of society that, or an environment that a child goes in, and everything that if you think about it yourself, everything that you do and what you say and how you do it and how you say it, you literally got almost like 80% of it from your parents or from your family, whoever you grew up with, whether it's your grand, whether it's whoever, and you find that, then how are you going to change that? That's all you know. So you are your grand. You are 80% your grand. You're 80% your parents. You're never you. You is just everyone else that you've been around. And then when you try to start to tweak these little things and tweak these little things, it feels like you're going up against them. You're going up against their beliefs. That's why it's so difficult to go against cultural stuff, because you're born into it. You're born into religion, you're born into culture, and then when someone says to you, hey, masami sogoluga, you're like, okay, cool. You don't even question it. You don't even know why. Why are we doing this? It's bad to ask about that. It's terrible to ask about religion. And then it's like, but how, like, no one knows then. Like, you need to ask questions about certain things, so that you know what to tell the next person. Then your child's gonna ask you the same questions, and then you get mad at them. Do you know why you get mad? Because you don't have answers. And that's as simple as that. Because if you had answers, you would just answer them. So yeah, this is one of the big topics that need to be talked about, and I'm so excited to get the show on the road and kind of just, like I said, just slug it out, just slug the topic out, with different people, with different types of people as well, in different environments, because we all don't grow up the same. So then why do we all group ourselves? But yeah, all right, that's mostly for the mothers, but there's a bit of other topics in there as well. All right.